jobs here on MaxSpeedTV. Glad to see everybody out there. Tonight, we're going to be tackling the paper clip here. Round number 4 of the chase. 2 races left, and a champion will be crowned. They got to get to the Martinsville tonight. Hello, everybody. How are you doing? We got about, looks like 3 watching. We got 4 likes already. Well, this is going to be, I think this is going to be a very, very good race. Right now, we've only got about 14 drivers in the facility here tonight, but there are some that is joining in here momentarily, so we are going to have some more drivers here. Hopefully, we got about 15 drivers that show up, but we will just wait and see. Now 14 have entered, but of course, like I said, my name's Joshua Medlock on the microphone for you all here this evening. Well, let's go ahead and look at the pre-race analytics here tonight. We got an air temp of 66, a track temp of 70. We're going to be pulling 300 laps here this evening, 157.8 miles on a tire window. They get a total of 5 sets of tires, 4 in the pits, and then the set they start with. I don't have the fuel window here. I'm estimating probably somewhere between 80 and 100 laps roughly. It's going to be their fuel window. They run 70%, so if anybody out there wants to calculate that, that would be very helpful. But somewhere between 80 and 100, I do imagine is going to be that fuel stop. Now, are they going to be able to go that many laps on tires? That's going to be the issue. They're going to have to conserve as much as they can at this flat surface of Martinsville. Pit road speed, a grueling and gruesome 35 miles an hour. Now, pace speed here at Martinsville is 40, but still, a pace speed is a little slow as well. Looks like Brendan Kennedy out there in chat tonight. How you doing, Brendan? Well, let's go ahead and drop it down here, and let's take a look at the point standings coming into tonight. We've got Jody Banfield up at the top spot with 1,123. He is 2 ahead of Dylan Parker, who I do not see in here at the present time, but I imagine he will be in here momentarily. But Dylan set in second, 1,121. Dane Cruz in third, 1,118. He is 3 behind Dylan. Noah Maury in fourth, 1,116. 2 back. Benjamin Lacey in fifth, 1,106. He is 10 back. Corey Cook in sixth, 1,105. 1 back. William Martin in seventh, 1102. 3 back. Anthony D. Marshall 8, 1096. 6 back. Robert Lukens in ninth, 1091. 5 back. Matthew S. Hughes in 10th, 1054. 37 points behind Robert Lukens. Jacob Locklear in 11th, 1,028, 26 back, and Tyler Bowers in 12th at an even 1,000. I have not seen Bowers since the chase started, so I don't know exactly what happened to Bowers, but since he is in the top 12, he will round it out. He is 28 back behind Jacob Locklear, and a lot of points behind Jody Banfield. Got a lot of catching up to do. I don't even think he is going to show up. But Dylan Parker is here. He has made it into the facility as well as Austin Edwards. But Steve Gerber is also in here. So we do have 15 drivers here tonight. Now we're coming down to about 2.5 minutes. And I tried to get the national anthem in OBS. I do apologize, but it is not working for some reason. I will have to look into that, so there will be no national anthem tonight unless I can figure out why this is not working. I do want to give a shout out to Madison Rising out there for providing MaxSpeedTV with their rendition of the national anthem. I did have to reset my computer, so I don't know what's going on. Some things are still some things are working, some aren't. I'm still working on a lot of things, but we are here. So we are going to go ahead and watch the end of practice here. If you got picks, throw them out there in chat here tonight. We'll see if we can get to them. See here. Take a look at practice here. Who we got up front? Looks like we've got Dane Cruz up front right now. Looks like he just smacked the wall. Thank God it's practice. And that number 40, Caden Atkins there in the 2 in second on pit road. On the track, we've got Jake Sylvia in the 78. We got Matthew Chastain in the 75. Kyle Storm on the track as well. In the 81, Dylan Parker doesn't look like he is going to be coming out on the track. We'll see exactly. Oh, there he comes. I spoke too soon. He's got about 38 seconds to put in a lap or two. They are going to be putting in about 19-second laps, so he's probably only going to be able to get one lap in before we get into qualifying. But Martinsville, for everybody that don't know, it is a very flat surface. A lot of people call it the paperclip because if you look at a paperclip and you look at Martinsville, very similar, and a long front and back stretch. Well, not too long, but long enough. Long front and back stretch, and then you got the flat turns with a little banking. There is some banking, but it is very little as we are going to enter the checker flag here. Dylan Parker is going to do a full 360 across. We'll see. Austin Edwards did take the top spot in practice with a 19-something. So let's go ahead and get them down here on the grid here, or the qualifying here tonight. We ain't quite to grid yet. All right, everybody, can everybody hear me okay? It sounds fine. Let me know. All right, time's rolling in already. Dane Cruz up front. Caden Atkins in second. Why ain't that automatically going to the driver? All right, Jody Banfield in third. Kyle Storm right now in fifth. Jake Sylvia just moved up into fourth. Let's see here. We got Arthur J. Beck going into third. Corey Cook. Good wrench 61. Well, Corey's going to go into fourth here. Matthew Chastain will take seventh on his first lap. Looks like we've got another driver entering the facility. Levi Heilman? Not exactly for sure how to pronounce his name, but glad to see him in here. He'll be in the 89. William Martin out here on the track. His first lap's going to put him in 8th. Noah Maury. across the stripe for his first lap. He is going to go, looks like, into 9th. Right now, Dane Cruz still has the top spot. Alright, looks like we got a little bit of echo there. Let me see if I can work on that, getting that out of the way. Not right up on my mic, so I don't know exactly what is going on there. Alright. I think that'll work. I think I fixed it. All right, Dane Cruz still up there. Now, Anthony Marshall out here on the track. Be putting in a couple of laps. They get 2 laps, 10 minutes. Anthony Marshall with that time, that second lap, that is going to put him in the same spot. Going to stay in 12th. Down to almost 5 minutes left. Everybody has put in a lap except for Levi, Steve Gerber, Austin Edwards, Dylan Parker. So only 4 drivers have put in a qualifying time here. Usually I interview the pole sitter, which I'm still going to do so. But right now, let's go ahead and pull up, see if we can pull up another driver. How about we pull up Jake? Jake, got a copy?
Hello.
Hey, Jake. Well, I know you're not on pole here tonight. So we're going to kind of change it up a little bit. We're still going to interview the pole sitter, but we're going to go ahead and start with you here. Qualified 6th here at Martinsville. Short track racing, very flat, very close together. Man, how do you feel about it?
I was confident. I'm a short track guy, but I struggled in qualifying. I wrecked my second lap, and I don't know. We're not starting where I want to be, but long race, a lot of time. Hopefully, able to keep my nose clean and be there at the end.
Well, how hard is it if you can pass here? How hard is it to pass? Is it more of those bump and run types, or is it just trying to get to the inside?
I think tonight it's going to be a lot of dive bombing up until the sun sets. When the sun sets and, there's a little bit more grip in the track, I do think it's going to be a lot of bumping. It's going to get bad.
Well, hopefully it doesn't get too bad. I mean, we got over, 16 drivers out here, so, I mean, we got a pretty good field for Martinsville.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hopefully it's clean.
Yeah, but 300 laps, man. I mean, it doesn't seem like much when you look at the mileage, 157.80, but 300 laps, that's a lot of laps.
Yeah. It's not going to be that easy. I can tell you that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, real quick before we let you go, tires, you get a total of 5 sets. So, 4 of the pits, the set you start with. So, how do you think tires are going to play a factor?
It's going to be massive. That's going to be the whole game. It's going to be whoever, takes tires when. And, just like Auto Club a few weeks back, Frank took, he took tires early and it put him in position to lead the whole race. But, he ran out of sets of tires at the end and it costed him. It's going to be the same way here.
Do you think fuel could play a factor, or do you think fuel is just one of those things you could really throw out the window here?
I don't think we're going to have any fuel runs. I think we're going to have some green flag laps, but there's no way we're going to be having any green flag pit stops.
Well, I didn't get a chance to get with William. He was supposed to give me the fuel rough estimate. I was saying like 80 or so laps, but I was told it could be between, higher than that, like maybe up in the 90s or maybe even closer to 100, but I don't know.
As it's looking right now, I didn't really look at it too much, but it is looking high 80s, mid 90s area, depending on, I mean, obviously a green stretch, it's gonna be
Yeah.
that's it's not gonna happen, but I think we'll probably get like 110, 115 laps with a 2 or 3 yellows in there before anybody takes any fuel.
Well, now that you said that, we're going to go green all the way.
I hope not. I'm not fast enough to do that.
All right, Jake. Good luck out there, man. You're going to be starting right now at 6th. Still got 4 that haven't took a time yet, so we'll see what happens there. But, hey, man, do what you got to do. It's Martinsville.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, that is Jake Sylvia. Now, let's see here. We're going to be coming down to about a minute, and I'm going to wait just a second and see, before I pull up Dane Cruz, see if, see what Dane's thoughts are. I'm going to wait here just a minute and see if Levi, Steve, Austin, or Dylan come out. All right, about 45 seconds here. Let's go ahead and pull him up. Our current pole sitter right now, Dane Cruz, got a copy?
Oh, yeah, I do.
All right, well, right now you have the pole. And we got about 30 seconds left coming down to it, man. How do you feel about Martinsville, and what do you got to do to survive this track?
Keep it out front, hopefully. Starting on the pole is a good thing. And so I don't have to work through traffic for now, at least. And, mainly the only mistake I don't need to make right now is overshooting turn 1 immediately as we go down and take the green. So that's going to be fun.
Do you think turn 1 is going to be an issue on the start here, coming down to 4 seconds, real quick?
Maybe in the back, but up front it should be fine, I think. It's just me missing my braking point because, I don't drive here very often, and I've been driving the truck all week, so I'm used to the truck right now.
All righty, buddy. Well, congratulations on pole, because you are going to get it. Man, good luck out here tonight. 300 laps, bud.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, that is Dane Cruz, our pole sitter. Let's go ahead and get him down here on the MaxSpeedTV starting grid here tonight. Dane Cruz with a 19.882. Congratulations again to Dane Cruz on pole. We're going to be on the outside of him in second. Caden Atkins going to be outside pole with a 19.888. Arthur J. Beck going to be coming in third. Corey Cook in fourth. Jody Banfield going to round out the top 5 in qualifying. Jake Sylvia in 6th. Matthew Chastain 7th. William Martin in 8th. Noah Maury 9th. And Robert Lukens in 10th. Kyle Storm storming his way into 11th. Anthony Marshall in 12th. Dylan Parker did not qualify. He's going to be starting 13th. Austin Edwards 14th. Steve Gerber in 15th. Levi Heilman in 16th. Rounding out the field here tonight. All right, I do believe they get 2 laps here. Track is only 0.5, like a half-mile long. Got 4 watching, 6 likes out there. Thank you all for the likes. Thank all 4 of you out there still watching. Do appreciate it. We got 5 watching now. Back to 4. All right, pace car. We'll be diving off this time by on the backstretch at the Paperclip, Martinsville. Pace car is off and away. Dane Cruz in the 40 on the inside in control. What is he going to do? Coming out of turn number 4, waiting on the green flag here tonight. Just waiting, and there is the green. We're off and away. Boogity, 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 folks. Racing tonight at the Paperclip. I thought it was 300 laps. It is only going to be 250 laps, it looks like. And there is the first caution. Oh, and it is a big pileup back here on the backstretch. Well, not a big pileup, but there are several drivers involved. It looks like Jody Banfield being one of them. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happened to Jody. I don't know if it started with him or just around him, but we will see. Oh, right there it was. It was with him and the 61 of Corey Cook. Looks like maybe some contact, maybe a little bit of net code. We do see the 90 or the 25. Sorry, Jody, the 25 right up ahead of him. Arthur J. Beck. My bad. It's on the wrong driver. Right there, the 25 of Beck. And the 61, Banfield was right there behind him. He was involved in this. Got a piece of it. Oh, right there is some net coating for sure. But the contact was between the 25 and the 61. That is where it started. And right here, we're going to see some net code between the 25 and the 98. Oh, looks like some contact there, too. This track is not very wide, and when you hit that inside wall and bounce up, just have no place to go. Alright, Dane Cruz still going to be our leader, it looks like. 61 of Cook is right up ahead. He is going to get the wave around here. But let's get back on to Dane Cruz. So Dane Cruz, Caden Atkins, Jake Sylvia. Jake already up from 6th to 3rd. Matthew Chastain from 7th to 4th already. Noah Mari from 9th to 5th, rounding out the top 5. Race cars off. Dane on the loud pedal. Here we go. Back right away here tonight. All right, guys. Can we make a few laps here this evening? All right. Already going to go single file for the most part. Still got some side-by-side going on. Ooh, different braking. William Martin a couple of spots already. Up to 5th. Got the 8 now to his inside, Noah Mari, and we're already talking about the bumper-to-bumper action. Already seeing some net code. There is another caution. Steve Gerber in the 19. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happened to Steve here. I don't know if it was a product of the track or, hey, a little bit of 3 wide going on right up ahead of him. Let's see here what happened. The 60 right there to his inside. Quick lane 60, the 25 coming up. And, okay, so turn 1 maybe. Yep, turn 1 right there. It was. Was there contact between the 19 and the 60? Or did the 19 just lose it? Let's go ahead and get a closer look at this and see. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, that is really close right there. I don't know if the 19 was already snapped, Lou. I don't know. That looks like a little bit of contact to me. That right front to the left quarter panel there. Oh, the 19 just snapped the 19 sideways, locks it down. And that's the bad thing about Martinsville. The slightest bit of contact, just like that, and you're going to go around. So, second caution already. 9 likes, 8 watching, 7 watching. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you all. Thank you all. Levi started all the way in the back. 16th. Guess where he's at right now? Well, he's sitting in 8th. He has cracked the top 10 here. He is looking for, well, 8 more spots. Well, 7 more spots. He is wanting to get up there around Dane Cruz. Dane is like, all right, well, I can handle this. As long as I'm up front, you guys just continue doing what you're doing. But it's still early. Way early. We got a long way to go. Alright, 4 watching, 10 likes. 4 watching, and we got 10 likes. Alright, get it shared. Get it out there. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, LinkedIn. I know that's a job site. Reddit. Whatever you got, get it out there. Get some people out here tuning in to iRacing, MaxSpeedTV, and to Slide Jobs. They wind down their chase and their season. Back to double foul. And down into 3. Pace car dives off. Dane still in control. Between 3 and 4. Coming out of 4. Is he going to jump it? Or, yep, there he goes. He is going to be gone before the green flag waves. He is off and away. Green back out. Single foul on the inside. 1, 2, 3. Well, now the 75 of Matthew Chastain. Looking to try to make a pass on the outside. However, the 78 of Jake Sylvia is going to be able to hold that off. Here comes the 8 of Noah Maury to the inside of the 75. Got Dylan Parker. Started 13th. He is already up to 6th. Everybody still out on the racetrack. Austin Edwards did not start the race. Wonder if he's any relation to Carl Edwards. All right, Jake Sylvia has some company. Matthew Chastain to the inside. Did make the pass. Out of 2 they go. Here comes Dylan. He's peeking. He's to the inside of the 78. 81. Kyle Storm. Kyle. He has stormed his way from 11th to 7th. And he is all over the 78. Backs it off a little bit. Braking points totally different. Brake bias totally different. Levi currently running in 9th. Back a spot. But started 16th. He was in 8th. Now he's in 9th. Oh, who is that sideways? Oh, that is Kyle Storm. Storm just dissipated as he falls all the way back to 12. Let's see if he can build back up a supercell here tonight. Plenty of racing left for Kyle Storm. Steve Gerber. Gerber giving the 81 a punch there. Oh, we got a spinner. Oh, that is the 21 of William Martin. Oh, and he's messing up my Atlanta Braves 21 machine. What is he doing? All right, well, we're going to go back and take a look and see what happened to William Martin here tonight. Hopefully there's not a whole lot of damage. Looks like right now he's all by himself. It's probably a product of the track and maybe missed braking, locked him up. See here. Looks like he's okay there. Just looks like it just started snappy loosey-goosey on him, and yeah, it did. Overcorrected and right up into the outside wall. Doesn't look like too much damage on that 21, as the 25 has to break up not to get into him. But we do have drivers coming down pit road again. Robert Lukens, Kyle Storm, Steve Gerber, William Martin, Arthur J. Beck, all coming down pit road. They do not run stages here, folks. All they do is just straight up racing. I gotta say, with these short runs, nobody is really able to break away from one another. Now, Dane has been up here the whole time, but he's not been able to get the longer runs. These have been short runs. And right now, it's working for him. Could it work for him throughout the race if this continues to happen? Now, if we have the green flag pit stops and the runs, then that might be a different story for Dan, as we talked to him earlier. Not a long green flag person, but I truly think he could do it if we get a long green flag run. I really do. All right, pace car diving back off to the safety of pit road. Here we go. Dane has led 25 of the 250 laps. And he is going to be off and away. And Caden going to pull it right in behind him. Side by side back here, Dylan Parker to the inside of the 75. We got the 98 of Banfield to the inside of the 89. We got the 98 and the 89. Oh, boy, that was close. Levi, guess he thought he was cleared. He wasn't. Almost got into the back of Jody. Here goes the 78. That's Jake Sylvia, the inside of the 75. That is for 5th. All right, single file at the present time. Let's check back here. Everybody back out onto the track except for Kyle Storm. We got a spinner and we got a wreck. Oh, Robert Lukens involved in this. What happened to Robert? Right, it looks like coming out of turn 3 right here. It got on the gas just a little bit too hard. Snapped the loose on him, up into the wall. The 21 did get around him. A hard lick by the 36 into the inside wall. Right up, back up onto the track of the 60. Locks it down, but not enough. Plows the 36. So the 60, Anthony Marshall, as well as the 36, going to be a part of that. Robert Lukens on pit road, as well as Anthony Marshall and Arthur J. Beck is back on pit road as well. Well, this is short track racing, folks. Short track racing at its finest. All right, getting ready to get back double file. Dane still up front. Dane, Caden, Noah, Dylan, Jake, Matthew, Jody, Levi, Corey, William, rounding out the top 10. Lights are off once again. Pace car off and away once again. Dane back in control. What is he going to do this time? Is he going to jump it? Or is he going to wait for the green? We'll see. Coming out of 4. Yes, he is going to jump it. He is gone. A couple of drivers on the outside just did not go. Got side by side going on. Jake Sylvia. The 78, the 3 of Dylan Parker. The 2 right up there, Caden Atkins. Noah Mari has taken over second. Still the side by side. Oh, there is another caution. Oh! It's a parking lot. Levi in this. The 25, Arthur Beck involved in this. Got a parking lot back here. What happened? Did it start with Beck? Did it start by right up ahead of Beck? We'll see. Oh, it started right up ahead of Beck. The 89 and the 19. Levi and Steve Gerber. Yeah, it looks like, oh, yep, some contact between them two. Right there. Ooh, the 19 drove it in. Let's get on the 19. Well, let's just go to the chase view right here. We'll be able to see it here. Back off the camera a little bit. The 89 goes down. The 19 just very fast, a little bit too quick. Goes right into the back of the 89. That spins the 89 right down back into the 19. And then this is where we get those other drivers involved here. 81, 25, 60. It looks like the 21 managed to lock it down. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there was a wreck. It was a parking lot. But this is Martinsville, bub. You know, it's only a little over half a mile, 0.53, I believe it is. It's these drivers are so close and not had any green flag runs to really, you know, get spread out, so they're staying really close together. All right, pace car lights off once more. Of course, halfway from 25. And I do have a rule here for cautions. We'll get to that here in just a second. Dane Crease on the inside. He is going to be back in control. And he is going to jump it out of 4. We're back underway here. Go ahead and get that. Go ahead and take a look at the caution count. 5 cautions so far. 24 laps. We still have 208 laps to go. 0 lead changes. Dane has been up there. Now, if we hit 15 cautions before lap 125, then the stream will be shut off. And there is another caution. Let's see here if I can find it. Noah Mari, maybe? Yeah, not sure exactly what's going on down here. It's unlike these drivers, sure. I don't think that was Noah. In no way that was. Had to have happened further back. Oh, Noah was part of it. Tried to squeeze down between the 3 and the 78. 78 was there. Like the 78 also kind of moved up there as well. Right front to the left rear of the 8. Noah takes a hard lick into the inside wall. So yeah, it was Noah. Oh. Oh, that is the 6th caution of the evening. Because that's just a rule I have, bub. I've had that rule ever since I started, so. For those of you that don't know, Jeremy Medlock out there in chat is my brother. You might be seeing him pretty soon up here in the booth with me, just so everybody knows. Still working on the details. All right, well, let's see. Well, let's see here if we can get the boss man up here real quick. William, got a copy?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, man, what's going on down there?
Man, I have no clue. I know my caution, I had some technical issues with my brake pedal, and it locked up and then didn't come unlocked and then locked up again. I was trying to fight the car, not even on the brake pedal, and it was just, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, we're already up to 6 right now. We're not even halfway. This short track, not going to keep you, man. Good luck out there. We still got a long way to go, bud.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, I don't want to keep him because they're already double file. Don't take long. That's why I try not to interview anybody here at Martinsville. Pace cars off and away because they go back green so quick. You just don't get enough time. Pace car is off. Let's see what Dane does. He is going to jump it again. He is going to go back to green here. And we're seeing Dylan Parker fighting his way now with Caden Atkins there for that second position. A lot of side-by-side. The 78, the 98, the 61 trying to peek his way up here. The 89 of Levi also. The Levi up to 7th now. He was 8th, 9th, started 16th. Now he's in 7th. Awesome run by Levi. Oh, here we go. Still the side-by-side going on for second. The more they race, so 40. Dane Cruz going to be able to get out ahead of him, get some separation between the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th here. And they're still fighting, but Dylan Parker is... well, okay, so he has completed the pass. He is bringing Jake Sylvia right along with him. Now they're going to go single file. And there is another caution here. What happened? Oh, that's Dylan. All right, let's see here. Oh, pressing the wrong button. All right, here we go. What happened to Dylan? We got the 78 on the inside. Ooh, Dylan got loose there. He was able to correct it. And right there it was. Ooh, that looks like some net coating between them two. Let's see here. Or did the 3 start to get loose? Let's see. Oh, right there it was. Ooh, that looked like a little bit of net coating issues between the 78 and the 3. I wouldn't necessarily call that a caution, but that, it did spin the 3, so it is iRacing. Cautions are thrown by iRacing, and the admins can throw a caution if they absolutely have to, but it looks like that one was done by iRacing. Ugh. All right, we got Dane back up front. Or still up front. Not back up front, he's still up front. Jake Sylvia now in second on the outside. Caden back to third. Jody Banfield in fourth. Corey Cook gonna round out the top 5. We got about 6 watching, 10 likes. We was up to 9 a while ago. What happened? All right, pace car is off. Here we go. At 58. To lap 59. Dane back on the loud pedal. Dane fighting back to the inside. Side by side behind Dane. Dane just has to hold that inside line. Like now the 2. Caden will pull right behind that 40. Jake Sylvia in the 78 behind the 2. Here comes the 61 of Corey trying to get around the 98 of Jody Banfield. Side by side between them 2. That is going to be 4. The 98 of Jody Banfield. Corey Cook with the 61. Jake Sylvia would be for 3rd. Jake gonna take it. Now to single file we go. And I think this is what these drivers need. They need to wind down these laps. We got a long ways to go. Levi trying to make his appearance back known here in the 89. He is pulled back up into 9th from 16th. Right. Single file. What they're doing. It's called stonks out there in chat. Hello. How you doing? Nice to see you out there tuning in. If you're new, well, this is iRacing. Probably about as close as you're going to get to real life racing. This is real people, though, racing. Not those AIs. Glad to have you, Tonks. Watching Caden here. Now, this would be for the lead. Caden at Kings. They are going to be coming up on, I believe, that might be the was that I seen ahead of Dane. That would be the 25 of Arthur J. Beck. Arthur is on the lead lap, but he is the last driver on the lead lap, and he's got Dane and the leaders coming. Dane has pretty much caught him. 11 likes out there. Man, you all are crushing it here this evening. Now we're getting some green laps in here. Now let's just hope everybody can hang on to it. Some have pitted, others have not. I don't know who's got tires and who doesn't. That is the biggest thing. I don't know who has saved, who hasn't. It looks like the 25 is not going to fight Dane off too much. He's just going to let him around. He is going to pull back, though, right behind that number 40. Arthur J. Beck is one lap down. He does have Caden now behind him. We'll see if 25 allows the 2 to get around. Then the 2 can get up there. And Caden just drives around the 25. 25 knew he was there, didn't even fight him. Right. Jake Sylvia, Matthew Chastain, Dylan Parker, and Jody Banfield be the next driver to get up to Arthur J. Beck, as we do see the Well, let's see here. Jake Sylvia did get around. Now it's going to be the 75. Oh, Matthew Chastain, that's going to have to figure out a way to get around him. Whoa! 75-25. Doing a little bit of touching there. Boy, that could have been ugly. That did send the 25 further back. 98, Jody Banfield also got around. So Dylan, Jody, Chastain all got around. Arthur J. Beck. Now coming up on Arthur. It's going to be, I believe, the 8 of Noah Maury. Well, I'm still seeing 12 likes up, not 13. I do see 11 watching. I gotta say, I would think they would be more separated than what they are. Now, they are starting to get a lot of some separation between them, but we still got some passing going on. Ooh. Dylan Parker almost lost it there. Boy, he is all over the 98 of Jody Banfield right now. Boy, I think these two might just go at it here. Whoa! That was close. Well, there's that 13th like. Thank you all. Thank you all. And without the fans, without all y'all out there, you all just have no idea. All right, Matthew Chastain did get around Caden Nat Kings here. Caden's got some company. Dylan Parker. Let's check on him. Arthur Beck. Ooh, getting a little loose, hitting the wall there. Noah Maury is going to get around him. Arthur pulling it behind that 8. Looks like Arthur may have some heavy damage on that machine. Let's check it. Yes, he does. Yeah, heavy rear end damage. He has, at least he's getting a lot of air in that radiator. However, is there engine damage? And believe there might be some engine damage on that 25 with that damage you see on the front end there. Of course, he's got, of course, the his bumper spoiler area is just smashed in. But yeah, that Auto Guard 25, sharp looking paint though. I believe he might have some engine damage. And the toe could be knocked out as well. But Aiden Cruz been up here 85 laps. And now he's got a 3.6 second lead. 3.5 and now over Jake Sylvia, who has some company behind him. Matthew Chastain. Here comes Dylan Parker back to the inside of the 75. Looks like Dylan. That precision 3. Still has to get around Jake to take over second. Dylan did get around Jake Sylvia. This is the furthest we have seen Dylan Parker. He is up to second place. He's got some work to do. 3.8 seconds behind Dane Cruz. Dane coming into turn 3. Dylan Parker just now coming into turn 3. Dane Cruz across the stripe. Dylan now across the stripe. He is cutting in a little bit. Not too much. Looks like Dane is getting him more in the corners than anything. Now down to 3.5. Looks like when Dane hit the wall there, seen some sparks fly off. Like that kind of slowed him down a little bit. We'll see if the 40 can get back in the groove. Got some battling back here. Caden Nat King's getting around the 78 of Jake Sylvia. We got Banfield. We got a pack of cars right here. Starting with Chastain. Whoa, Chastain! Goes wide. I think he hit the wall. There might have been some contact or net coating between him and Caden Nat King's. However, everybody kept it straight, but man, Chastain just. Oh, and there's a caution. Levi. A good, solid green flag run there. That's got to be about 90-something laps here, or more. Well, 95. Well, looking at, hang on, I'm looking at the stint. My bad. Let's check on the caution. That's got to be at least 50 or 60 laps, 40 or 50 laps, somewhere around in there. See what happened to Levi here real quick. Oh, he got on the gas too soon and too hard, and guess what happened? Yep, he goes around in the 89 on the racing surface in front of traffic. There was that 40, the leader of Dane Cruz. Let's see here. Looks like Dane did come down pit road, as well as Caden Kings, Cody Banfield, Jake Sylvia, Matthew Chastain, William Martin, Noah Maury. They have all came down pit road. Here comes the rest of the group. Corey Cook and Dane Cruz. Like is going to be our leader once more. Once he gets around Corey. And he does just that. So Dane Cruz came down pit road, and he is back up front. Dylan Parker in second. Caden Atkins third. Jake Sylvia in fourth. Matthew Chastain fifth. Noah Murray in sixth. Cody Banfield in seventh. William Martin in eighth. Right now, Corey Cook ninth. Steve Gerber 10th. Anthony Marshall 11th. Levi in 12th. Arthur J. Beck 13th. Robert Lukens 14th. Al Storm still sitting on pit road in 15th. All right, well, Dane has led 97 laps of the 99. Let's see here who led those other laps here. Well, we got Corey Cook led a lap. That is, I believe it. Yes, it is. All right, pace car off and away. Dane in control, coming to lap 100 here. Come out of turn number 4. He is going to be on the loud pedal. Lap 100 here tonight. Alrighty, folks, just a forewarning, this is going to be Crank It Up here on MaxSpeedTV. Let's go crank it up here tonight. All right, looks like the 75 of Matthew Chastain was involved in this caution. Let's go back and take a look. We were under the Crank It Up there. Let's see here what happened to Matthew here tonight. coming out of 2. Yeah, he is definitely loose. Does get it back straight. Down into 3, and then right there to the inside of the 78. Really close together. Let's see here if there was some contact between them two. Now, this is just from my perspective. And yeah, there was some contact. You can see it. And that is going to send Matthew Chastain around for yet another caution here this evening. All right, 13 likes, 7 watching. Lap 110, Dane Cruz, Dylan Parker, Aiden Nat Kings, Nick Sylvia, Jody Banfield, rounding out the top 5. Pace car lights are off. Jody Banfield looking to go back to back. Right now, Jody's sitting in 6th as the pace car dives off to the safety of pit road. Dane Cruz looking to grab as many points as he can, and out of 4, he is going to go green flag back out here at Martinsville. All right, Caden King making pass at the 78. Okay, Sylvia. Here we go, a battle for the lead. Dane Cruz, Dylan Parker. Oh! Dylan takes the lead for the first time tonight, and he will lead this lap. First lap led for Dylan Parker. Dane Cruz back to 2nd for the first time here tonight, other than being under caution. However, Dane, 111 laps he has led. Oh, Dane pushing up too much. That's going to allow the 2 of Caden King. Oh, he tried. Caden still, though, all over the back of that 40. Out of back here, Nick Sylvia, Jody Banfield, Noah Maury is coming as well. Corey Cook, Matthew Chastain. We got William Martin. And a little bit of a gap between William and Steve Gerber. right, so separation now, going between the drivers. Anywhere between half a second to a little over a second. There's a caution. This is going to stack them up again. Arthur J. Beck. I believe that was. Or was it Jody Banfield? No, I believe that was Beck. Let's see here. Looks like the 60 and the 25 going at it. Oh, right here, maybe. Looks like some contact between the 60 and the 25. Right there. 60 off the outside wall. I believe that might have been the caution. Ah, the 25 spins it again, hits the wall. Okay, I don't know exactly. I've seen Anfield. Well, oh, right there. Okay, so that was under caution. I am not entirely sure what happened to Beck. I rewind it here. It looks like he might have just disappeared. The incident limit, maybe. I don't know, but as he's coming around the corner, he's just gone. All right, well, let's go ahead and get back up here. Lap 123 of 250. We've got 10 cautions for 46 laps, 128 to go. 3 lead changes here this evening. All right, pace car off and away once more. Get that driver bar back up here. Dylan Parker in control. And he is going to jump before he even comes out of 4. He is going to get a good restart. Dane Cruz going to pull it right in front of Caden Kings here. That's going to be for second, third. Now fourth, Jake Sylvia. And we have officially crossed the halfway mark. Oh, we got a wreck up front, no caution. The 3 goes around. Dane takes the lead. Oh, I'm sure Dylan is none too happy about that. Wow. Oh, and he's going to give the 40 a spin. There is the caution. Well, we seen it live. We seen what happened. Oh! So we're going to check it out here, folks. The 40 right there with the 3. And right there it was. Right front to the left rear of the 3. Put the 3 around. Everybody gets it squared away. Rip green cone. And then Dylan, none too happy about what happened. 40 goes high, 3 goes low. 40 gets a good run across the stripe down into turn 1. And right there, that bump from the 3 to the 40, that spins that number 40 of Dane Cruz. And wow. Tempers here tonight. All right, let's see if we can get a quick interview in here, shall we? Jody Banfield, bud, got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Well, real quick, man, what did you see right up ahead of you?
Car sitting there.
Car sitting there? Oh, okay. Well, you're in 4th. You're looking to go back to back. How tough is this track?
I can't really hear you because we're talking on through the chat.
How tough is this track?
It's really tough around this track.
Alrighty, buddy. We'll let you get back to it, man. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is Jody Banfield. I don't know who to talk to. It looks like we're not going to be able to talk to really anybody because of the way the tempers are here this evening. 8 people watching, 13 likes still, 2 away from 15. Can we hit 15 likes here on MaxSpeedTV? Pace car is going to be diving off here to the safety of pit road. Going to be Dylan Parker, Jake Sylvia, row 1 on the restart, coming to lap 134. And Dylan's going to punch it. He's gone before he exits turn 4. Good jump by Dylan, side by side for second. There goes Caden to the inside. And back to single file we go. I think I would be watching right now. I'd be watching that number 40. If he killed, there's a caution. Be Noah Maury in the 8th. All right, let's see what happened to Noah. All right, 19. Oh, right there. There's a bump from the 8 to the 19. Another bump. And, well, that bump didn't help the situation for that number 8. Bump. And it just clipped him to the left. I was thinking he was trying to back up. Oh, and he got hit again by the 36. I think the last bump there, he braked, and it kind of locked him up, and it just turned him to the left, from what I'm gathering. But right here, 36 to the inside, and pop, there he goes. A little bit of a lick there. Right, well, we go back up front. Let's see. All right, well, let's see here. Like Dylan. Got Dylan, Hayden, Jake, Levi, Corey, Marshall, Banfield, Gerber, Mari, Bruce, Martin, Chastain, Lukens. Trying to get out the top 13. 139. And the East car lights are off once more. Pace car off and away. Dylan in control. What's he gonna do? Aiden looking at him to jump it again. And good. Two. Almost lost it. Good save. Gonna upset that number 2 of Caden Nat Kings. He is gonna fall all the way back to 3rd, possibly 4th, as Corey Cook now fighting to the inside. Nope, Caden is going to be able to hold that. Here comes the 8, the 98. 8 going to get around the 98. Noah Amari, Jody Banfield. We got William Martin. Here comes the 40 again of Dane Cruz down to the inside. I believe that is the 89. That is going to be Steve Gerber. Now here comes the 19. Back to the inside of, or the 19, Steve Gerber. 89 is going to be Levi, sorry. Levi hitting the wall there a little bit. The 81. It is the 81, right? Cal Storm. Yes, it is. 67 laps down. He's still out here putting in some laps. He is back out here, actually. He was on pit road for forever. Nice to see him back out here. Dylan trying to drive away with it. Got a 7/10 of a second lead over Jake Sylvia. Jake's got company with Caden Nat Kings right there on his tail. A little bit further back, Corey Cook, Noah Mari, Jody Banfield. Gotta watch these. Gotta watch Dane too, because he's coming. He is not happy with that number 3. another caution. Noah Maria looks like involved. Let's see. Did it start with him or around him? What happened? Oh, right there it was. 61 on the outside. I don't know if there was any contact there. Let's 61. That's going to be Corey Cook. Oh, there was some contact there. Right there it was. Gate backed off, but backed off a little bit too much. The 61 able to control it. Oh, Amari getting the rough end of the stick there. Looks like there was also bounced off the wall. Yes, he did. Funded a few times. Seen the contact. They locked it down, tried to get it going, and then hit the wall. Came back down. Right, man. Oh, Amari coming in 2 tonight, 4th in the point standings. Let's go ahead and bring those back up here. For everybody that's just tuning in here tonight, here is the way the point standings are for round number 4 of the chase here at Martinsville. Of course, Jody Banfield up in the top spot. Dylan Parker in 2nd, currently leading. Jody sitting back in 4th. Dane Cruz in 3rd. All the way back in 12th right now, but I would not count him out one bit. Noah Murray just involved in that wreck there, currently in 4th in the point standings. Noah in 6th. Right now, Benjamin Lacey, who is not here, currently in 5th and not racing. So, just you can see how they stack up here tonight going into round 3. Pace car lights are off once again. We are on the back stretch once again here tonight. Pace car is off once again here this evening. Dylan Parker, Caden Atkins. We're going to go side by side. What's Dylan? Yep, he's going to jump it there. Didn't get quite the jump he got before, as Caden now is going to be putting more pressure on that number 3. Caden in the 2. Corey Cook. Cody Banfield in the 98 on the outside of Noah Murray. Ooh, a little bit of trading paints there. But oh, wow! Whoa! There's a caution, and we caught that live. Now I'm going to call it like I see it. Everybody knows me, so let's see here. All right, let's see here. 98 on the outside of the 8. Oh, we got some touch and go right there. Oh, I didn't like it. And I don't know if that was intentional or not, but that definitely looked it to me right there into the back of the 98 of Jody Banfield. I'm not saying it was, folks. I'm not. But, get a chase view on this and see. right there. I mean, we're full speed, or as much as full speed as we could be. Right there it was, the 98 and the 8. Well, I try to keep it as real as I can, and I know this is short track racing, and I think tempers are going off right now. I really do. Wow. All right, well, let's see here if, okay, so he is still out here. Let's go ahead and bring him up. Robert Lukens, bud, got a copy.
What's up, brother?
Well, hey, man, not having the best of race out there.
What are you talking about, buddy? I hate Martin. I love Martin. I love Martin. Hey, this is actually my best race here. And I'm watching that buddy right now. Short track tempers, man. You gotta love it.
Are we having short track tempers?
Sorta, kinda, sorta, but you know how it is. Smart as hell, buddy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, you're currently back at 13th. I know 6 laps down. It's going to be hard to get back up there, but hey, you're still out here racing. Really, what do you have to do yourself just to finish the race?
Ow.
Not that.
No, that's my buddy Kyle, man. He spots over at Dominion Raceway every Saturday. He's a good guy. What I gotta do, man, I just gotta learn this track, man. I'm just keeping my pace, keeping out of everybody's way. And it's always been one of my trouble tracks, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm usually more laps down than this, so I'm happy where I'm at right now.
Hey, you started 10th, back 3 spots, but hey, good luck out there, bud.
All right, buddy.
Yep. All right, that is Robert Lukens back here in 13, 6 laps down. But hey, still out here racing. That's what it takes. Pace cars off and away. Dylan Parker, Hayden Atkins, 1-2, row 1, 6178. Row number 2. Here we go. Dylan already on the loud pedal. He is not wasting any time here. Alright, so single file, like right now. Liam Martin, hey, cracking the top 5 again here tonight. We got side-by-side behind them and a lot of side-by-side. The 889. Let's see here, 98 and 19. All right, now they're going to go single file. I see how it is. I get back here looking at the action, and they decide they want to go single file. Okay, I see how it is. All right. Oh, I haven't yelled 3 wide here tonight, which is surprising. I know we've had a quick 3 wide under replay, but that's about it. I don't want to see 3 wide here at Martinsville. I really don't. Especially into the corners. Now, on the back stretch, front stretch, yeah, okay. But, straighten it out before you go into the corners. All right, we are full single file from Dylan Parker all the way back through the field. Now we've got a potential pass here. All right, that is going to be between the lap car and the lead cars. That is not going to matter. All right, well, let's check Jody here. Coming up on the 8 of Noah Maury. That is going to be for Evans, however. And there is another caution. Levi Howman. What happened to Levi? right, did he get back on the gas too soon? Did he get on the brake too early? Did he lock him up? Let's see. On the gas, and yep, just snappy loosey-goosey and right down into the inside wall. That is what happened to Levi. So a self-spin to the 89 over Levi. That's what I'm going to call it as. All right, who do we have coming down pit road? Well, we've got Dylan Parker. No, he missed his pit stall. Did he do that on purpose? On porpoise? And now he's gonna, he's gonna have to stop, back up, and wait. Oh! We might have to bring Mr. Dylan Parker up here for that one. That was interesting. We'll let him come down pit road and see. Jake Sylvia did take the lead, and he had to back up too. Ouch. All right, if the lights don't go off, we'll pull him up. If they do, then... All right, lights are not off. Let's go ahead and pull him up here. Dylan Parker, what happened?
Oh, a lot of stuff. You gotta be a bit more specific because it's been a hectic race.
Well, the pit stop there, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I saw everyone didn't pit, and I need to freshen up on the rule book. Didn't know you got a EOL for exiting closed pits when it said pit lane open. So, yeah, got to freshen up on that just a bit. I tried to mess with the rules just a little bit and got too risky there. So
yeah. Well, we won't talk about the short track campers here tonight. So we'll just stop with that. Dylan, good luck. You guys are already double foul, so good luck.
All right,
there, bud. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, we know there's some tempers going on, so we won't go there. Corey Cook, Jake Sylvia, Jake in control. Here we go, Jake on the loud pedal. 171 here tonight. We got side by side going pretty much throughout the track here. 75 of Matthew Chastain to the inside of the 61 of Cook for second. You get back here. Oh, Dane Cruz is going around. What happened to Dane? Whoa. Looks like Steve Gerber is gone here. Steve Gerber is in the 19. Let's see here what happened to Dane Cruz. All right, we see the 19 there on the inside of the 40. Side by side on the back stretch, or front stretch, down into turn one. 40, 19, right there it was. Was there contact? Was there net coating? Let's see the chase view of this. One perspective doesn't mean that's what it is. Yeah, maybe some contact for sure. Yeah, there is some contact right there between the 19 And the 40, that's going to send the 40 around. I'm not sure exactly what happened to Steve Gerber, but he just disappeared here. Maybe an incident limit. I'm not sure, but yeah, he is gone. Right, let's get back up live here. Back up front. After 175 of 250. Go ahead and take a look at the caution count here tonight. I really don't want to, but for everybody out there, right now 16 cautions for 73 laps, 76 laps to go, 6 lead changes here tonight. And the highest I have ever seen is 18 or 19, somewhere around in there, 18 or 19. So, and that's what I broadcasted. Yeah. Not down to these drivers. I know they can do better in what they're doing, but yeah, I also agree this is short track racing as well. So you're gonna have some cautions. I just didn't think we would have this many. At least with 16 drivers. I really didn't. All right, Jake Sylvia will be in control, followed by the 75 of Matthew Chastain on the outside, row 1. Row 2, Corey Cook, Jody Banfield. Row 3, Noah Murray, Caden King. Here we go, Matthew. Jake in control, not Matthew, sorry. And there goes Jake, good jump by Jake. Here comes the 61 of Corey Cook, now to the inside of the 75. Gonna be for second. We're gonna go 3 wide back here, 3 wide. All right, we had it, folks. We got that 3 wide action here at Martinsville, even though it was, quickly, and Caden King's gonna go around. Oh! All right, let's go back and take a look. What happened to the 2 of Caden? Right there, that's the 3 wide I was talking about. 89, 2, and 75. Oh, right there. Oh, Caden just lost it. Yep, just snappy loosey-goosey. That back end just goes around. Oh, good save there by the 21. Wow. Well, we had the 3 wide at Martinsville. All right, Jake. Now we got Corey Cook up here in second. Started 4th. Noah Murray started 9th. In 3rd right now. Levi started back in 16th. And he is all the way up to 4th. Dylan Parker started 13th. In 5th. Dylan has been up front Like 53 laps. Matthew Chastain started 7th in 6th. Jody Banfield started 5th and 7th. Dane Cruz, our pole sitters, started 1st in 8th. Anthony Marshall started 12th in 9th. And Cade Nat King started on the outside pole in 2nd, currently running in 10th. All right, lap 183 of 250. All right, pace car off and away. Here we go. Coming to lap 184. Jake in control. What's he going to do? He's going to jump it. Good restart by the 78 of Jake Sylvia. Corey Cook, Noah Maury. Noah going to shoot the gap. Go to the inside. Going to make the pass. Here comes Dylan Parker in the 3 as well. Gonna try to get around. Oh, gonna drive her hard into the wall. Levi hard into the outside wall. And he took a lick, and I mean a hard lick, into that outside wall. Let's go ahead and see the 89 already having some damage on that machine. Right now, Jake is. Let's see here. What happened to Lee? Oh, was there some contact between that 40 and that 89? Well, let's go ahead. You know me, folks. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, yeah, either that or some net code. Oh, well, that is close. That is close. I would probably end up calling that some contact, but you can see the gap between that 40 and that 89 for sure. Now this is just on this view. Let's check this other side. Still yet, you can see a little bit of a gap. However, going to send the 89 hard into the outside wall. Tough break for Levi here tonight. Well, I don't know if he's got anything left in that machine. I hope he does. I hope he can get back out here. But he's been on pit road here right now at about coming up on 50 seconds. So gonna have some heavy damage. But Braden. Jake Sylvia right now is up front. He's led 20 laps. Noah Maury in 2nd now in that number 8. LSH Gaming. Who are you? That I don't know who you are. Oh, Cars Destroy. Oh, you're a racer. That Levi? Okay, so yeah, okay, so you are Levi. Yep, the 89. All right, man. Levi, tough break, bud. I mean, you are hanging in there, man. You are hanging in there for sure. I hate it for you, bud. And thank you for coming out here racing, man. And thank you for the thanks for the race, man. Yes, I do appreciate all the fans out there for sure. I know, you tried, man. Pace car is going to be off and away. We're going to be coming back to lap 190 here to the green, man. Levi, just, man, come back. Please, come back. Oh, we got stacked up back. What are we doing? We got drivers going all over the place here. We got them stacked. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what happened there. I really don't. Dane Cruz involved in this. Looks like Anthony Marshall. What happened? That's what I want to know. Oh. All right, we got my loud mouse going on. Yeah, my four-legged mutts wanting to put their 2 cents in. I'm gonna be on Dane here, and I don't know what happened. Oh, okay, so we got a little bit of bumper to bumper. Oh, Dane right behind the 3. He gave him a shove. The outside line did not go. So what happened? Oh, we got a driver. Oh, is that Caden there in that 2? Yes, it is. Caden at Kings. He is going to take it to the grass over the alligators, as I call them. And I think right there is where all of this really started. The 40, the 98. Looks like some contact there between the 40 and the 2. The 98 gonna get a piece of it. Looks like 61-36. We got some drivers locking it down back there. 21. He's like, all right, well, I'm just gonna lock it down. I'm way back here. I don't care. Wow. Just wow. All right, Levi, man, yeah, come back. You know, we got one more race next week for the finale, and of course, you know, the next season, about a month and a half, from what I'm hearing, we'll be starting back up. But we got Road Dogg out there proving the woof woofs. Of course you would. Well, I've got 9 puppies and the mama dog. Those are mine for now because they're still young. And I've also got my 13-year-old Shih Tzu. I call him Turd, even though his name is Freckles. Then I've got Pixie. We call her Piggy because she eats a lot. And then we got 3 cats. So yeah. we got a big animal family over here. That's not including the other animals in the house. So oh, and I can't forget my little buddy the rat. Yes, I do have a pet rat. Pace car is off and away. Here we go. Back to racing. Coming to lap 196. Golden Lab. And Jake Sylvia on the loud pedal. Here goes Dylan Parker as well. Can he get a twofer? Oh, can he get a twofer? Well, he made one pass. Can he get around the 8? Oh! And the 8. Oh, the 8 of Noah. He is not letting him in that inside. And here comes the 2 of Caden Atkins, too, on the outside of Dylan Park. All right, so now they're going to go back single file. Caden was fighting strong on the outside, trying to push back that 3. A Golden Lab. Well, the mama dog that I have, she's Black Lab and Pit Mix. All right, oh, here goes Noah. Can we have a battle for the lead here? Noah trying to get around Jake Sylvia. There's a caution. Gonna be Robert Lukens in the 36. Wow. Oh, let's check it out. What happened to Robert? Looks like Robert was by himself, so yeah, this is definitely going to be a cell spin, per se. See here, what happened? Out, coming out of turn 4. And it just snappy loosey-goose right into the inside wall. Man. Man, oh man. All right, well, the 75 is going to be Matthew Chastain. He is on pit road here. Jake Sylvia is up front, and I don't think I can talk to... Yeah, I can. There he is.
No.
Sylvia, got a copy.
What's going on?
Well, you're up front right now. But this has been a very short track race.
That is for sure.
I will just put it to you like that. What do you have to do to hold off Noah? We know he's fast. He's right there with you. Dylan Parker as well. Hayden Atkins, William Martin. I mean, the drivers that are still out there on the lead lap, I mean, anything can happen here at Martinsville. But what do you got to do to hold these drivers off?
Honestly, not get wrecked, because Noah and Dylan are my teammates, and I took both of them out. So, I mean, they were both, unintentional. Me and Noah was a racing deal, Dylan was a racing deal, but I don't know if they see it that way. So I'm trying to, watch out there. I made a little bit of a mistake, wheel hopped a little bit, and almost lost the lead. But
So you think Noah and Dylan is gunning for you?
I think that they're not going to treat me like a teammate in these last 50. I hope they do. I hope they be nice, but I don't know.
It is short track racing. I'm hearing there's some tempers.
Yeah, that is for sure.
Yeah, we'll just keep it at that. But yeah, there's some tempers out there. And unlike Sly, there's a lot of caution, which that's unlike you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's going to be a discussion on that at a later date. But, I'm not the owner or an admin. So we'll let those do that. But
oh, yeah. I'm glad I'm not one of them.
Yeah, me too. Awesome job out there, man. But we've still got some laps left and anything can happen, Jake. So good luck out there. And
thank you.
Hope for the best, but expect the worst.
Yep.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, here we go, folks. Jake Sylvia, Noah Murray, Dylan Parker, teammates, all up here. 1, 2, 3. This is going to be interesting. Pace car off and away. See what Jake does. What's Noah going to do? Well, Jake's going to jump it. There we go. All right. Jake got a good jump there. Now Dylan looking back to the inside of Noah. Nat Kings there setting in 4th. William Martin in 5th. Single file. See what the breaking points are. Oh, well, there we go. William Martin going to get caught on the outside. William into the wall. It's going to slow him down a little bit. Got Jody Banfield. Now back up here. Going to crack the top 5. Corey Cook in the 61. Oh, he is falling back. Heavy damage on that machine. Dane Cruz gets around. Chastain gets around. The Golden Lab. All right, sorry about that, folks. Had to step away here real quick, but we are back. 213, Jake Sylvia, Dylan Parker battling it out for the lead. Dylan, Jake, Jody now up to third. Got a bird's eye view of the battle ahead of him. Looks like Jake Sylvia is going to retake the lead here. Across the stripe, 48 laps under his belt. Let's get back here to Jody Banfield. Let's go cockpit with Jody. And Jody just... What happened to Jody? Oh! What happened to Jody? Incident limit, maybe? Oh! Braden, no, I don't watch NASCAR, so only certain tracks. That's when I'll watch it. All right, Jake still up front. Jake, Dylan, Noah, Caden, single file. Got Matthew Chastain. They're in fifth. He's looking to the inside of the two. Not going to be able to do it. All right, no, we got the two going around. No caution yet. No caution, no caution. There is no caution right now. There is the caution. Finally comes out. Let's take a look. Hayden King's involved in this. Let's see. $75 the 8. 8 up ahead, 75 behind him. Oh, right there it was. Contact. Oh, it looks like the two might have had to back off a little bit not to get into the 8. However, 75's right there. Contact between the 75 and the 2. Bumper to bumper there between the 75 and the 40. 40 nowhere to go. Right into the back. Twice, 3 times into the 75. That is where the caution is going to come out here again, folks. We're going to go ahead and step away here, play a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxSpeedTV. 21 cautions. Caution laps, 99, 26 laps to go. Be about 24 when we take the green. 7 lead changes here this evening. This is not like slide jobs, for sure. Alright, Dane Cruz is up front. Alright, Dane Cruz, Corey Cook, Matthew Chastain, Anthony Marshall. Getting back here to Jake Sylvia, who did come down pit road, so the top 4 did not come down. Let's see what happens. Dane up front. We're 4 laps. Next time that'll be 3 laps before 20 to go. Pace car's off and away. See what Dane does. What is he gonna do? And he's gonna jump it. He's gone. Probably not the jump he wanted. John Black in chat. How you doing there, buddy? 3 wide back here, and we're back to 2. We've got those drivers with tires flying through the field. Dane, though, gonna try and do his best to hold them off. And let's get back here where the battles are going on. The 75 to the inside of the 61 with 3 wide again. Back to 2. With Dylan Parker trying to get up there to the 75. 75. It's going to be Matthew Chastain. Jake Sylvia in the 78. Dylan Parker in the 3. Noah Mari in the 8. 2 of Caden Nat Kings. How you doing, John? I'm kind of watching the, oh, we got a battle up here. Let's see here what we got going on. Jake Sylvia, Matthew Chastain. Jake's going to take over second. Bringing Dylan Parker, trying to bring him right along with him. Dylan to the inside of the 75. Here comes the 8 of Mari as well to the inside of the 75. 75 being Matthew Chastain. Here comes the 2. Caden Nat Kings as well to the inside of the 75. That's going to be for 5th. Everybody right now gunning for that number 40, and the 78 is coming. Jake Sylvia. I think the damage on that 40, though, just a little bit too much on that machine. Plus, Jake Sylvia just pitted 9 laps ago. 10 laps as we cross the stripe. 15 likes here tonight. We hit the 15 like mark. Thank you all so much. I know this has been a rough race, but we're going to watch Jake Sylvia, Dane Cruz here. 1-2, Dane up front. Dane, 124 laps under his belt. Don't think he's going to fight off Jake. Yeah, I don't think he's going to fight him off. To the inside, Jake goes. Yep, we're at the paperclip, John. Yep, Martinsville. You got that right. 17 to go. 16 to go. That time by. Jake up front. Dylan and Dane side by side. Oh. Gonna watch it. All right, it looks like Dane not gonna do anything. He's gonna let Dylan go by. Here comes the 8 of Noah Mari. 8 to the inside. Here comes the 2 of Caden Nat King. Looks like he is trying to get to the inside of the 40. And they're still going to go side by side. Wow, that 2 and 40 just going at it here. Couple of Gen 6 modifieds out there. Caden and Dane. Glad to see them both out here still turning laps. Caden did make the pass over Dane. Jake Sylvia did take back over the lead. 12 to go. Coming next time by 11 to go. I do believe Dane Cruz will hold on to the most laps led, 124 laps. Dylan Parker has led 53. Jake Sylvia 61. Oh, Dan Cruz off pace here. I don't know what happened to him. No caution. Take a look here at some of the drivers. Now, these are going to be out of the race here. None of these have led laps. Let's get back up to the race here. Jake Sylvia, Dylan Parker, Dane Cruz, Corey Cook. Corey Cook led a lap. 9 to go. To go now as it updates. Really? Well, if you look at Martinsville from the top view and you look at a paperclip, you know what a paperclip is. They look similar. Oh, Jake Sylvia getting loose. Dylan gonna get around. Dylan gonna go to the lead. They look like a paperclip. We got a battle here for the lead. The 3, the 78. Dylan gonna lead that lap. 6 to go. All right, what do you do if you're the 78? Yeah, wreck him for a Klondike bar and a win? Or you just hang back? 1 to go! And it looks like Dylan Parker wins it here tonight. Wow, that was quick. Wow. Dylan Parker, your winner here tonight. Jake Sylvia in second. Noah Maury in third. Caden Atkins fourth. Matthew Chastain in fifth. Alrighty, folks, hang tight. We're going to get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we have caught up with the top 3 here tonight. We're going to start here with third here this evening, Noah Maury. And, you know, before we get to the ups and downs here tonight at Martinsville, Noah, let's talk about the track itself. You know, the next to the last race before the season ends for the chase and, of course, the season itself. What was your mindset coming into tonight?
I think when you go to Martinsville, you expect that things are going to happen, and it's a short track. It's really tight, and there's not a whole lot of room, and of course with it being the second to last race of the season, the stakes are the highest that they're going to be all year, and my goal coming in tonight was just to keep a clean car, and obviously that didn't happen. But just the whole thing the only thing you can do at Martinsville is just to try and stay out of trouble and try to just run your own race and hope that things go your way, because there's not much else you can do coming to a track like this.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And, you know, the way it transpired here tonight, yeah, we had, what was it, like 2 good, solid green flag runs, but then the cautions continued to come out. I mean, we started with a caution after caution, and now it's going to go 1 to go. I don't know what's up with ATVO. We're not under a GWC, right? Noah?
What? I'm sorry.
ATVO's messing up. We're not under a GWC, are we? Because
No.
time ran out?
No.
Okay. All right. So, now getting into the race. It was, like I said, caution, 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 then a green flag, a good green flag run, and then caution. I mean, you get what I'm saying. So, in your, as a driver, what was it like down there seeing what was going on?
Well, it was really hard to get into a rhythm, and Martinsville is really a rhythm track, and so not having the green flag runs really messed me up, and I know it messed a lot of other people up, but more than anything, it was really just frustrating, and I think that played into some of the tempers tonight as well. Is just you just couldn't get going and get away from anybody. We were stacked up basically the whole race because it was caution after caution, and
Yep.
unfortunately that's just how it happens, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, no separation whatsoever. Everybody was right there together, and, there was technically, there was strategy for sure, but there was no tire strategy. There was no fuel strategy. I mean, those two usually play in a factor, but tonight, it was all about survival. That's what it was.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's all you could do. I mean, you nailed it. There was really nothing else to do, but just try to survive the race. And I got into several incidents, and I don't think I've ever been involved in so many wrecks in my whole iRacing career. And thankfully, all my damage was very minimal for the most part, and was able to stay on the lead lap for the whole race, and was able to continue and somehow was able to come home third.
Well, I would just say this from my stats. Now, this is just my stats that I see in ATVO. Nobody tonight finished with 0 incidents other than the driver who did not start. I will just say that.
Wow.
Yeah. The least is, from what I'm seeing, is 1. That's what I'm seeing. And that person finished 60 laps down, had 1 incident. That was the least that I'm seeing. Now, that's just going off of what I see. So, I don't know what the actual outcome of that is, but beside the point, You survived. You managed to finish third here. Awesome job. For the final race of the season and series and the chase, we go to Chicagoland. Now, Chicagoland, well, kind of a mini speedway, super speedway per se. I mean, Chicagoland is one of those tracks that anything can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a great decision for that to be the final race of the season. It's a pretty good equalizer for everybody. Personally, Chicagoland's one of my favorite racetracks, but it's another one of those racetracks where you don't get too separated from everybody, and you know, a lot can go wrong if somebody makes a mistake or you know, gets a little upset. And I'm sure we'll have a lot of that. Hopefully not as much as tonight, but I'm sure we'll have a lot of that next week as well.
Well, I think we're going to see a lot more 3 wide next week at Chicagoland. We've seen it a couple of times here tonight, a couple under the replay, and then, of course, we caught some live. But Chicagoland, yeah, 3 wide. That's a big possibility there. But Noah, awesome job out there here tonight, man. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate a very well-deserved third here this evening?
Yeah, I just want to thank all my teammates at PPM. Congratulations to Dylan on the win. I honestly have no idea how he was able to pull that off, but congratulations to him. And thanks to Caden Atkins and Dane Cruz and everybody, like I said, at PPM. And thanks to William Martin for putting this league on. I know that he's not going to have a whole lot of fun after tonight, but thanks to him and thanks to you for streaming our races every week.
Oh, yeah, thank you, bud. I love doing it. Tonight was a little rough. But awesome job, as always, by all of you guys. Noah, go celebrate third. We'll see you next week, man.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight, Jake Sylvia. And was just talking to Jake earlier before we came back live, and well, like I said with Noah, time ran out. Jake was unaware. Jake, before we get to that, let's go ahead and talk about the race here tonight. This was interesting to say the least. I mean, that's at a bare minimum.
Yeah. It was I mean, to start, I didn't really like the spot I was in. They wrecked right off the bat right in front of me. I got into a spot where I was comfortable. I just kind of sat around, was buying my time, saving my tires, making sure I could last to the 80 mark where I wanted to be. Got into my teammate, Noah. Me and Noah got together. It was, I just looked back at the replay and it was just kind of, wrong place, wrong time, more of a racing deal than anything. Me and Dylan got together. We don't agree on what happened there, but it happened, and he went for a spin. But other than that, it was just kind of everybody else. All the chaos was happening around me. I had no damage, 0 damage up until the last battle with Dylan. There was nothing. I was just kind of like everybody was wrecking around me. They're wrecking in front of me. They're wrecking next to me. Guys were driving through each other. It was awesome, and it was like I had a force field. I was loving it. But yeah, I got to the end, and once I saw the white flag came out, because just before, it was 1:45.
Let's talk about that time issue, because we ran out of time. Because go ahead. Because I was like, all right, here we go.
Not good.
And then white flag. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, when I made a mistake, I wheel hopped. I had that issue that whole time, just the 2 tires, and it was not a good combination. It was faster than what I expected, but it didn't work out. I wheel hopped. Dylan got to me, but I knew I had the time to battle him. I knew I had the time to make a mistake or two still with that battle, because he was, his tires were burnt up. He was missing the corner. I knew I could get in there and use him up a little bit, but I came down the back straightaway and I saw 145. And I was like, all right, and I still have 6 laps. I don't need to drive into the corner and be super aggressive on him. I can give him a little bit of space, let him make his mistake and work him and get him at the end. Well, I went into turn 3 and I was like at his left rear off of 4 and I saw white flag and I don't know what happened. It just kind of threw me off a little bit. So I stepped on the gas a little too hard, lost it. And there he was gone, like 5 car lengths ahead. And I couldn't get back to him.
Yeah. With that time, with a time limit, that's, when it strikes 0, it cuts it off. you know,
and that's something I don't know. Like I've never had that happen. At least I've had it happen a couple times, but never in a battle for the win. And I mean, as a racer driver myself, I know where I know how many laps are left. I'm able to keep track of that. I know how aggressive I can be. I kind of like plan all of that ahead, and I was planned ahead for 5 laps left to run Dylan, and if I knew there was 2 to go, I probably would have drove into his door into 3. I probably wouldn't have given it to him like I did. But it's part of it. It's not fun, but it happened. It definitely I didn't like the outcome of it. I wasn't too happy, but it's part of it. I mean, at least my internet didn't go out like it did at Richmond. I actually was able to run for the win, so that was good. But I mean, second, it's not bad. I'll take it after the race I had.
Well, you're not going for a championship, but you're one of those drivers out here that is part of a team and as well going, to kind of play an upset for sure. I know Martinsville is rough. It's flat. I mean, it's the paperclip. I mean, you can't. There were some tippers for sure.
That is for sure.
Okay. So we know that some tempers played into a factor in the cautions, but
yes,
this is unlike Slide to do this.
Yeah,
for sure.
That is for sure. I took a big break from this league. This was like I think this is actually the first league I ever got into. So I ran this like early 2019, and then I came back at Richmond. I ran Auto Club, and now this. And Richmond was going well. It went green, and then it was completely green with only 1 yellow on lap 4 when my internet went out. Auto Club was an amazing race. That was one of the most fun races I've ever had on iRacing. And then this happened.
Tonight was unlike Slide for sure. But let's talk about the final race of the series and the season and the chase. Of course, it finalizes it all. Chicagoland, mile and a half, but it's a quick mile and a half, and it acts like a super speedway per se, because you can get draft there, but the turns there, they're, especially the backstretch, it's not a straight backstretch. Talk about it.
Yeah, that is. I love that track. I can't lie. I just found out today in the middle of this race that it was Chicago, because everybody, every league, it's always Homestead or it's Phoenix. I hate both those tracks with a burning passion. I cannot drive at all at those places. So when I heard it was Chicago, I was glad, because Chicago's it's a bigger track. Phoenix, you have all your issues, and Homestead's always a snooze. So you don't have the short track issues, but it's not a snooze. Everybody's going to, it's going to be just like Auto Club. It's going to be pack racing. People are going to be on top of each other. And I don't know what the points are looking like, but
I don't know it currently. I know it right now coming into tonight, but I don't know it currently.
Yeah, I don't know after penalty points are dished out. I don't know, what happened with
I don't even
Dylan and Dane.
I don't even want to know the penalty points.
Yeah, I don't know what situation Noah's going to be in, but I think if there's a battle for the points, it's going to be a good one. And hopefully, if there is a battle for the points, hopefully I get to be in it and just kind of ruin everything. Just go out there and win the race and make that'd be perfect. Just like if Dylan's going for the championship and he's got to finish second to get it, and I guarantee I'm going to go for it. I'm going to send it.
Oh yeah,
Oh man, I'm doing everything I can next week to just
I'll give you a Klondike
get
bar
in
if you
there.
wreck him.
I'm gonna do everything I can to go in there and just mess everything, the whole plan up for everybody. Just go out there and run right in the middle of the top 3. That's my plan.
Oh, well, man, I think it's going to come down to some points. I do believe after tonight, I think it's going to come down to some points for sure. And, you know, I've known Dylan for a long time, a strong racer. He does his thing. But, you know, right now it's all about you, Jake. But what do you got to do next week to hold off those drivers that are going for a championship? I mean, if you're up front and it's green, what do you have to do?
Honestly, I've got some confidence going into that race because I didn't like Auto Club. Auto Club was a track that I wasn't good at. I went in there, and if it wasn't for some contact and me getting spun, I probably would have ended up winning the race, seeing what happened to Frank. So, either way, I was running up there the entire time. So going to a track that I'm comfortable at, like we did tonight, I was up there. I'm hoping that we can keep it clean and have long green flag runs, because that's what I'm really good at there, is just saving the tires, being there at the end. And I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see who's fast, because I feel like, it's always somebody different. Like, there's never been from the races I've done, it wasn't just one strong guy. There's a fair 7 guys that can run for the win, especially at Chicago.
Yes, for sure.
It's not too hard of a track, but it's very, very difficult to master and race up against those guys. So I don't know if I end up being able to run up front with them, then I feel like it'll be pit strategy and getting the restarts, but I don't even know if I'll be able to get up there. I'll be honest.
Well,
it's a strong field.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yes, it is. I know tonight, fuel didn't even play a factor. Nope. I think tires played a factor for those on the late restart. But really tires wasn't even up there either.
Yeah.
So but
I think
with that,
once tires started making I think it was Jody.
Yeah, Jody Banfield. Yep.
Once he got up there, he had fresh tires, and he showed his, he showed his strength up there. And me and Dylan noticed that. Me and Dylan said something about it. That's what led us all to pit at the end. But I don't even know. I don't know if he got wrecked or not. But once he made that call, yeah. So once we made the call to pit, I made the judgment call thinking that Dylan would take 2 tires. So I took 2 tires. Probably didn't put me in the best situation, because I was a little bit loose, and that is probably what caused my wheel hop. But at the end of the day, I think that I put my cards on the table and I went for it. And my car turned, which was nice because it didn't turn on 4 tires. I was terrible in the short run. Every time I put tires on,
there was
off.
A lot of people that was, bad. I wouldn't say bad, but or terrible, that they couldn't do the short run, and I know a few of them out there. So short run wasn't their strong suit. I'll just put it to you that way.
Yeah. I was struggling. I mean, obviously the end, the longer runs I was there, but every time we had a restart and every time I would take tires, I would get gapped. Hayden and Dane were gone. Once Dylan was up there, Dylan was gone. It was just I had nothing for him.
Oh yeah.
So I knew I had to make the judgment call and take the 2. But it was good. It was kind of cool to see a little bit of strategy at Martinsville, because you never see that. It wasn't looking like it was going to happen.
Yeah. I don't know exactly how many cautions I'll do with that after the interviews, but Jake, We've been talking here for quite a while, so I know you're probably tired, and I know you could go on and on and on. I could too. So
I am definitely wiped after that race.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, Jake. Awesome job, second place here tonight, man. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks, personal shout outs you want to give, man? Mike's yours.
Obviously, well, I would say, PPM, but we weren't really much of a team tonight. So more of just a thanks to Martin and everybody that, got us going for this season. I was, let me get in there during the playoffs. I know it was a little bit tough, but that and, you putting on one amazing broadcast, that's for sure. With the race we put on tonight, it was definitely entertaining.
Oh, you listened to it while you was
Oh,
listening.
yes, I was going back there looking at replays on it, looking at who I wrecked, who I didn't.
Wow.
Oh, man, it was
I
good.
hate hearing that because I know it can affect drivers. But, yeah, man, thank you, man.
Luckily, it put me in the all clear. That was the good thing.
Well, I do appreciate the big shout out there for sure, Jake. But go celebrate second here. And I guess we'll see you next week at Chicagoland, bud.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you. All right, well,
We need
that
to get
is going to
someone-
bring us here to Dylan Parker, our winner here tonight at Martinsville. That's just what I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's the best way to say it.
Dylan, before we get to the track here, your strategy. That's what we want to know.
There was no strategy tonight. There was no room for a strategy. It was just get tires every now and then and drive as hard as you can because there's probably going to be a caution. Really, it was just kind of pit with everyone else if you could, and if you spun out, just pit, get tires. But other than that, there was really no strategy and just drive as hard as you can.
Well, there was a lot going on the track here tonight, and I'm just now noticing it was between teammates. But there was a lot of other issues as well. Do you think short track tempers played a factor this evening?
Oh, for sure. I mean, it done what it's got to do, I guess, for playoffs and being at the second race of the season, or second to last race of the season.
Yeah, second to last. Yeah.
All it's the short track. You got all the tensions of the entire season on this second to last race, and it's a short track, and you want to get as many like points as you can to be happy for the next race, and you don't want to be put in a hole. And if some takes you out or does something to you, it's just there's so much tension that you can just you get a little angry and you do something that you might regret a few moments later. But it's usually I feel like it's usually what happens. And honestly, I don't really put too much blame on anyone that done something tonight because it's the second to last race of the season, and it really is just short track tempers, and
it
it's
comes down
meant to
to
happen.
a boil.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're stirring a pot. You're waiting for it to boil, and we seen it tonight. It spilled over. Basically, is
For
what
sure,
it did.
for sure.
Yeah,
There's been some tensions through some drivers that are in contention for the championship over the last few weeks, and tonight it showed. Last week it couldn't really show.
it
We're spread
showed.
out. In Talladega it's hard too, but tonight it definitely some drivers got a little angry at some others.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
We
point any
won't
fingers.
We won't go into details because, well, yeah, But
Yeah, I know.
Talk about Martinsville, though. I mean, the track, the paperclip. I mean, it's flat. I mean, you got a good front and back stretch. You can pick up speed, but the braking points here, I mean, everybody has a different braking point. So talk about it.
Yeah, I've always liked Martinsville. It takes some skill and some throttle control, and you drive it in hard and you drive it out with an egg under the throttle. So I've always enjoyed it. It takes a lot of patience, and sometimes you just don't have it at Martinsville. But usually it's just you. For me, I don't really have any like braking points. I just get to a certain spot where I feel I can make the corner, and I just brake at that point, and it usually works out for me. And on exit of two, especially tonight, it was way looser than four. It seems to be the case most of the time, though. Overall, it's a good track. I don't know if I put it the second last race of the season, but it was just a fun track, and if we could have had a cleaner race, probably could have had a really good finish between some drivers, and we
Oh,
almost did with
yeah.
me and Jake.
Oh yeah, I mean this was definitely unlike Slide, Dylan. You know that.
Yeah, yeah.
You've raced with Slide for how many years?
I think 2 years now.
Yeah. So you know this is what we seen tonight is unlike Slide Job, and
Yeah.
I'm not downing Slide because I know how short track racing is. But I also know how well you guys can do on short tracks. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had a Richmond race go green all the way, so this is definitely
yes,
not up to par
yeah,
with what we usually do.
yeah. I mean, this was not like you guys, but you know, Martinsville is over. All right, we're done. We're done with the second race before the finale. The finale, Chicagoland. Back to a mile and a half. A very short mile and a half, but it's still a mile and a half. Talk about it.
Looking forward to that race. It's from what I've heard, it's multi-groove now. With the package, it makes it a bit more fun with the multi-groove. So really just looking forward to hopefully get around 25 cars and get a good field and race in multiple grooves for the first time in a while, Chicagoland and slide jobs. So I'm looking forward to that. Just hoping to qualify up front, get all the bonus points we can, and hopefully bring on the championship. But with Dane Cruz, he might not be winning every race, but he's racking up the bonus points.
Yeah, Dane Cruz. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring it up, but yeah, we see it tonight, so we'll
Yeah,
just go from
yeah.
there. All right. Yeah, he is one of those drivers. You know, you got Jody Banfield too. Noah Mari actually as well, finishing third. This is going to be a very, very close points battle going into Chicagoland. So I don't know the points; they're not updated, so I don't know what they are. So if it's close, I mean, as a driver, what do you have to do to hold these guys off?
Really, just be as clean as possible and not have any bad reputations with the drivers. But with Martinsville being the second to last race, that can be a little hard. Um, this next race, I'm looking to probably be very patient with people and not stir the pot, as you would say.
All righty, buddy. Well, Dylan, you know me. I keep it real. So, I hate going into detail, which I'm not, but we seen it tonight. Issues on
Yeah.
track. So, but congratulations on winning it here tonight at Martinsville. We will see you next week at Chicagoland. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks, personal thanks you want to give before you go celebrate?
I'd like to give a shout out to PPM, Slide Job, Martin. For every week puts on a great league, not up to standards this week, but next week I'm pretty sure that we'll have a good race and have a good round off for the season. And I'd like to thank you for putting on a broadcast every week. That's really nice.
All right, Dylan. Well, I do appreciate that, bud. I guess we will see you next week for the finale here for Slide Jobs, going for a championship. Dylan Parker. Dylan, thank you so much, bud.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that is Dylan Parker winning it here tonight. But let's get down here to the unofficial results. Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the caution count number here for Slide Jobs. 21 cautions, 104 laps, caution laps. Laps to go, well, it says 4, but we are not under a GWC because time ran out. 9 lead changes is what we had here. But let's get down here to the unofficial results, putting in the admin stuff they have to do. But Dylan Parker is going to grab the win here tonight. Congratulations to Dylan. Jake Sylvia in second. Noah Mari third. Hayden Nat Kings in fourth. Matthew Chastain fifth. Corey Cook sixth. Dane Cruz in seventh. William Martin grabbing the top 10 in eighth. Anthony Marshall also grabbing the top 10 in 9th. Robert Lucan's going to grab the final spot in the top 10 in that 10th spot. Jordan Banfield back in 11th. Levi going to finish in 12th. Steve Gerber, 13th. Kyle Storm. He was fighting. He was storming his way up, just unable to grab that supercell. He will finish in 14th. Arthur J. Beck, 15th. Austin Edwards did not start the race here tonight. So, back to our winner, Dylan Parker, winning it here tonight at Martinsville. Next week, Sunday night, the finale for Slide Jobs at Chicagoland. 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, right here on MaxSpeedTV. You don't want to miss it. Thank you all for tuning in here tonight. 15 likes. Awesome job by all of you. Until then, stay safe and have a good night.